Good afternoon and welcome to Seawolves Hockey Live. Today, live from the rinks in Hop Park, New York, the Stony Brook Seawolves take on the Liberty Flames in an ACHA matchup. Today's contest matches two teams that can really bring it. The Flames come into today's game rated 15th in the nation with a record of 12 wins, 10 losses, and 2 overtime losses after defeating Stony Brook in the contest last night. The Seawolves come into today's game ranked 16th in the nation with a record of 11 wins and 11 losses, and presently in second place in their division. I'm joined here with my producer slash color commentator, Trevor Mignani. My name is Andy Mignani. Yes, there is a relation there. And Trev, let's talk a little bit about the game last night. I think let's talk a little bit about what Liberty brought to the game and what Stony Brook didn't bring to the game.
And it was all about speed, hitting, scoring opportunities, quality shots, none of which that Stony Brook really had much of.
I was very impressed with the goaltending last night.
Absolutely.
Blair Bennett, I think, forded every chance Stony Brook had to put that puck in the net. Stony Brook getting a goal very late in the game due to a very tenacious shift. But I think they had some opportunities to get the puck in the net, and Bennett stood tall and made some very good saves. On the other hand, I think Stony Brook coming off the break may have been a little slow, a little flat-footed, a little undecided, maybe gripped their sticks a little too tightly. But I think immediately on their heels was that very first goal in the game. A surprise shot from the point that kind of floated in over Josh Brand's shoulder. Didn't see the shot, and it created a deficit right away for Stony Brook, and I think it just really sparked Liberty.
Also, too, Stony Brook had plenty of opportunities on the power play, and they couldn't even come close. They weren't even hitting the net, and that ended up giving Liberty a lot of positive energy going the other way.
Yeah, and we were watching the shots on goal at the end of each period where Stony Brook began to close the gap on the shots, but again, it was the quality of the shots.
Well, they ended up out shooting Liberty, but they ended up getting outscored 6-1.
Yeah, again, the quality of the shots made the difference. I expect today to be a little bit different. We do want to talk about what did happen last night. Stony Brook did lose Pat Foster, unfortunately, to an ankle injury, and Pat's going to be evaluated by the doctors this week to determine whether or not there's surgery going to be involved or just a cast. But he'll be sorely missed. Jordan DiLorenzo will be in the lineup on defense today, filling in for Pat Foster. We wish Pat well, and we hope he gets back soon. And with that said, you're watching Seawolves Hockey Live, and we'll be back for the start of the game. We'll see you soon. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live as we get ready for this contest this afternoon. Featuring the Liberty Flames against the Stony Brook Seawolves. As we're going to get ready for the starting lineup, so we'll send it down to the rink announcer momentarily. All right, we're getting ready to get started here. Trying to get the goaltender's name for Stony Brook in net, number 33. Fortunately, we don't have him on a roster here, so
Alrighty, so we're just about ready to go here.
Referee Rumsey getting ready to drop the puck. Alphont and Smith on the faceoff. And we're underway. Liberty wins the faceoff. And through the neutral zone. Trying to gain possession of the puck. Arrow picks the puck up. Off to Collins in the neutral zone. Alphont dumps in. Bennett plays the puck around the net. Zarello's pinching in. Puck bounces high to Zarella. Zarella turns and shoots. Save made. Alphon with the rebound. Just misses wide. That rebound was left out there for the taking, and Alphon just shot it high and wide to the short side. Alphon still on the ice. That puck goes around to Collins on the boards. And controlled by Nichols now. Breaks out for Stony Brook. Has a pass to Ryan. Poke checked. Arrow picks the puck back up. And Alphon back in the middle. And Collins will dump the puck in. Actually carries the puck in. And Stony Brook goes for a line change. Good shift. Good first shift for Stony Brook. Coming off of last night's first shift debacle. Liberty controlling the puck behind the net now. And that breakout pass was taken away. Stony Brook controlling that puck. Here's a chance for Jordan. DiLorenzo shoots high and wide. Again, we got to hit the puck, got to hit the net tonight. That was the problem last night. Stony Brook, a lot of shots not hitting the net. Nichols again shooting that puck wide. DiLorenzo pinching in, loses on this one. Here's a 2-on-1 for Liberty breaking in. Good save by the goalie there. You don't know who he is, we'll find out. But that was a good first save there. Puck behind the net, DiLorenzo battling. This is Hawkins now trying to control it. Shoots that puck around to Jennings on the boards. There's a pass out there. Zareski battling hard in the neutral zone there. Liberty banks that puck back in. Goes for a change. This is Smith with the puck. Out to the neutral zone. Into the Liberty end. Liberty controls the puck. And that puck's going to go all the way down. And we have our first icing of the game.
Complete 180 from last night.
17:45 left to go. And looks like a better game than last night. So far.
At least
we'll
so far.
So we'll see.
Indeed, we will see.
I think Stony Brook set the tone. Let's see if they can continue it through all their lines. This is Mariello on the face-off with Boschman. Boschman had a great game last night. He scored 2 goals for the Liberty. This is the line you got to shut down if you're playing against Liberty.
I think Coach Garofalo from Stony Brook realized this, and
Smith to Borner, and that puck is just out of the zone. Here's Boschman now walking in, shooting that puck. Nice low shot, good save. Liberty picks the puck up. Here's another shot and a nice pad save again by the Stony Brook goalie.
Stony Brook's got to be very careful against this line. They're very powerful, and just like that, they can move the puck up the ice very quickly.
All right, this is Borner with the puck now, controlling it, being chased down by Liberty. Sean Collins with the puck, dumping it through the neutral zone. Liberty picks the puck up now and heads into the Stony Brook zone. This is Smith. Pass it across. Rebound and a save there off the rebound by the Stony Brook goalkeeper. Again, making 2-3 nice saves in the game. This is a nice pass breakout here for Collins. Collins working around, breaking through the neutral zone. 2-on-1 in numbers. This is Alphon. Pass to and a
rebound.
Ryan with the shot. He fanned on the shot, got the rebound on the backhand, was not able to put it home. Opportunities are there for Stony Brook. They got to bury the puck. Pass out to the neutral zone, controlled by Zarella. Trying to shoot it back in, hit his own player. It's a cross-ice feed to Ryan. Ryan's got numbers. He shoots the puck. It's a save by Bennett. And a rebound kicks out. Alphon
and there's our first penalty.
Alphon with a hit from behind. And there's a retaliation. I think we're going to get 1-1 here.
That's a very undisciplined penalty there from the Liberty player.
I think you know, in trying to retaliate is not a good move there. Alphon was already being called for the penalty, and now it's going to be even up. So 15:58. I think we got a good one going on. We got a 4-on-4. And in the box would be Alphon for Stony Brook, and number 68, Aaron Sameo for Liberty. 4-on-4 hockey opens up the ice a little bit more. And it's going to be Hawkins on the draw, winning it back to Stony Brook, and then Stony Brook dumping it into the Liberty end. Liberty controlling the puck behind the net. number 93, Mackenzie Bauman. This is Doc Master Pest shooting the puck in deep. Arrow picks the puck up behind the Stony Brook net. Sets up. That pass was through the neutral zone and picked up by Liberty. Dumps it back in. On goal. Zarella controls the puck to Arrow. Back to Zarella. Stony Brook trying to get that breakout play. Unfortunately, it's an icing call. And faceoff will be back in the Stony Brook end.
All right, so the penalties were number 6 for Stony Brook, Brian Alfont for boarding, and 68, Aaron Samayo for a cross-checking on the retaliation there.
1:17 left on the
4-on-4
coincidental penalties. And there's a shot from the point by Kuhn, just wide. And Stony Brook breaks out with numbers here. Breaking through the neutral zone here is Josh Goller. Being harassed by Boschman. Good back check there. And turns the puck over, and Boschman picks the puck up and heads up the ice. Boschman can do it on his own. They got to stay with him.
They got to body up right away in the defensive zone.
Good play by Jordan DiLorenzo there, defending Boschman, not giving him much. And Stony Brook now with the puck. Tries to shoot it in, loses it. Now breaking in is Dureski, and he got a shot on goal. It was a good save by Bennett. And breaking out again is Liberty. Coming in, good back check by Dureski. Shot from the point, blocked. Nichols blocked that shot. Hawkins trying to break Dureski out, picked off in a neutral zone. Shot on goal by Liberty. Nichols has the puck and is breaking out, weaving and bobbing as he goes. Shooting the puck into the corner. 2 seconds left in the coincidentals, and we're even up again, 5-on-5. 13:55 to go in the first period. No score. Stony Brook Seawolves, Liberty Flames. Good game.
Indeed, so far we're seeing a complete turnaround from last night for Stony Brook. Stony Brook looked completely anemic out there.
This is a nice pass breakout here. Just a little out of the reach of Ryan. Picked back up by Alfont now. Alfont seems to be skating well today. Breaking in, shot. Oh, and a rebound there. Just missed by Collins. Alfont with the puck now. Looking for an opening. Turns and shoots. Smith picks the puck up on the half wall and shoots it in. Deflected into the back. Behind the net. And breaking out is Kuhn Jackson. Jackson Kuhn. And that's Borna with the puck. Not out of the zone. And a shot right on and a save by the Stony Brook goalkeeper, who seems to be playing very, very well. We have to get his name, unfortunately. We apologize.
We will have to get his name. Keep on surprising us here.
Both teams change. So we got the number 1 line. Liberty has their number 1 line out there right now. At least the number 1 line for the day. A shot from the point from Tweed was gobbled up by the Stony Brook goalkeeper.
Seen a lot of great play from both teams today.
And this is O'Shaughnessy on the face-off. The Stony Brook against Smith. Won by Stony Brook. We didn't say that a lot last night, did we?
No, not at all. It was all Liberty on the face-offs.
It's a good hit to the boards there right now, and this is Ryan Seward coming in with the puck. Through a nice body check. This is Seward's first shift of the game, and he's making his presence known here. This is Seward, loses an edge, and Liberty picks the puck up and heads back in. A shot over the top of the net, lands on the back of the netting, and they'll probably whistle it down. 12:17 left to go in the first period. Shots on goal, currently Liberty 7, Stony Brook 5. Very evenly matched game so far. Liberty getting opportunities to score and being shut down right now by the Stony Brook goalkeeper. And And Stony Brook getting some opportunities as well, being shut down by Bennett. This is Hawkins on the draw with Boschman. Face-off won by Stony Brook. And Jordan DiLorenzo controls the puck in the neutral zone. Jareski's trying to get a hold of it. He gets control. Just a little out of the reach now. Putting that forecheck on. It's back out to the neutral zone. Battered away. Nichols swung and missed. And that shot sails over the top of the net. Again, controlling the puck is going to be more difficult as this period moves on, as the ice starts to deteriorate.
Still very early in the first period.
Hawkins winds and shoots, deflected, and into the glove.
Bennett saw that shot all the way through.
Blair Bennett, and it did change, did change speed. It could have fluttered past him, but he was very focused.
Yeah. One of the better goalies Stony Brook has faced at the rinks this year. Absolutely. If not the best goalie that they've faced this year.
I agree with that. And also this team as well. It's a very good team.
Absolutely. Even though they did split earlier in the season, you wouldn't know that by watching last night's game.
There's Wesley on the draw with Chung, won by Liberty as they break out. This is Chung now breaking through. Moeller with the puck. Moeller for Liberty trying to make a play here. He's got Chung down deep. That's Dockester with the puck. Controlling behind the net, trying to make a wraparound play there. Stony Brook won't have it. Jordan DiLorenzo trying to control the puck. Oh, give away in front of the net. And
excellent
save by the goalkeeper, again for Stony Brook. Doing an excellent job keeping Stony Brook in this game. Right now, Liberty's shot count keeps rising up.
But unlike yesterday, Stony Brook is right behind them.
Yeah, they're in front of the net, making sure they're taking that body for that extra person not to be able to get that rebound shot. Face-off won by Liberty. Back to Kuhn. Down behind the net. This is Smith for Stony Brook. Battling against Kuhn and Muller, working hard behind the net. And Stony Brook comes up with the puck. This is Mariello. Center ice pass taken away. And dumped right back in. Liberty has to touch back up. This is Smith behind the net with the puck for Stony Brook, looking for a breakout pass. And picked up by Brooks. Brooks passed across the neutral zone. Tapped. This is Elfont breaking. Oh, that's Josh Gola breaking in, with the puck. And putting that forecheck on. This is Brooks trying to win this battle here. Shoots it into the corner. Mariello chases after the puck, wins that battle, shoots that puck out in front of the net, looking for a tap-in. Not there. Brooks with the puck now. Shot cross, deflected by the defenseman, number 7, Jackson Kuhn. This is Phil Boner, back for the puck. And looking for a pass breakout, and it's stolen by Jensen.
And he gets stood up.
Stood up, and a great hit by Stony Brook. And I'm sensing that the Liberty's picking their game up. Their legs are moving a little quicker now. Stony Brook's got to be ready for this, because this is what happened last night. As the game starts to intensify, Stony Brook is in the game right now. They got to keep
3-on-1.
Here's a 3-on-1 with Stony Brook's top line. Pass, and what a nice save there. Elfont really got a nice little tip on that elevated pass there by Ryan, and had an opportunity, and Bennett again making an incredible save. Zarella back for the puck, and headband pass through the neutral zone, but right on goal. All right, play stops with 9:08 left to go in the first period. No score. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Liberty Flames against the Stony Brook Seawolves.
One of the things I've noticed so far is Stony Brook is actually taking the body in their own zone. They're bodying up right away as the Liberty Flames are coming into the zone. Something they did not do at all last game, and which led to a lot of scoring opportunities and three or four of the goals.
Here's a pass out to Mola breaking for Liberty. Nichols controlling the puck now, and will set up behind the net. And begins the breakout. There's a home run pass try through that neutral zone, trying to break that trap.
that Liberty has been using. That puck bounced off the shoulder of Moeller and jumped back into the Stony Brook end. And that puck is hoisted
into the stands.
Into the stands.
Free souvenir. Got a good mix of Stony Brook and Liberty fans out at the Rinks and Hot Dog today.
Absolutely. All right, this is O'Shaughnessy on the face-off here for Stony Brook. And it's won back by Liberty, and a shot from the point is deflected into the corner. This is Guerrero with the puck now. Pass across to Seward. Seward and O'Shaughnessy breaking in. Seward with the puck. He has a chance to shoot, and he shoots wide. O'Shaughnessy trying to sneak it in. Just unable to do it as Bennett had his pad extended to take that backdoor opportunity from almost behind the net by O'Shaughnessy with that long reach. Stony Brook changes up.
Just like that, the shots on goal are now even up at 10 apiece.
This is Wesley on the face-off with Smith. And the face-off is won by Liberty. Back behind the net, they control the puck. D to D, and out they come. Stony Brook is doing a better job today taking away that breakout pass on the boards. I said it last night, and I see improvement, which is good to see. Good adjustment. And there's a deflection on goal. Here's a chance and opportunity, shot wide to a wide open net. Stony Brook really had Liberty scrambling down. A couple of nice passes and some opportunities there. I got to say, Bennett has been excellent for Liberty, really keeping him in the game. Now Borner loses an edge here, and Liberty breaking in. Good play there by Smith. Deflecting that pass. Dureski shoots that puck out. They can get a line change that won't go for icing. Working in Stony Brook's favor. Here's a pass from Jensen to Boschman and tips the puck in the Stony Brook zone. Stony Brook carrying the puck out here, trying to break that neutral zone trap and figuring out ways to do it. There's a nice pass across to Jensen, and he hits the post.
Post crossbar combo there and out.
Now you see, what happened there is you had your 2D on one side of the ice, and it kept Jensen wide open for that opportunity. And that's a breakdown. That's a mental breakdown, and you gotta be mentally tough as well as physically. Now here's Brooks, right on goal, but right into the breadbasket, and that was a save there.
What Stony Brook's got to look out for is all those juicy rebounds.
There's a good pass here, right on goal. But
we got a delayed penalty.
It's going to be a hooking penalty on Brooks, I believe. Coming in a little late there. Stony Brook will go down for 2 minutes on a hooking penalty. Brooks a little late getting back. Trying to bail out his defense, who was stuck up ice, and took a 2-minute penalty for hooking there. 6:24 to go in the first period. Stony Brook Seawolves and the Liberty Flames. This is Elfon against Dockstetter. Face-off one back to the point. Liberty with the puck, controlling the puck. Shot on goal, right to the pads of the Stony Brook goalkeeper. Nice low shot. It was deflected right on goal, and a nice save. Elfon again on the face-off with Dockstetter. 1:54 to go in the penalty. Liberty controls the puck. There's a shot from the point, shot wide, it'll go all the way out. Oh, good job keeping that puck in, but it eventually goes out of the zone. Michael Morrison and Mackenzie Bauman on the points for the power play. And this is Collins getting the puck out for Stony Brook. It's a point, pass back to the point now. And controlled by Dockstetter. Back to the point. Pass across to Morrison off the stick. Stony Brook doing a good job keeping them to the outside. Now here's a chance here, and a nice save off the mask of the Stony Brook goalkeeper, and his rebound into the chest.
And Mike Smith not taking a liking.
Yeah, I think the emotional level is a little higher today. Maybe a little bit more controlled, but it's a little higher.
Not taking a liking to Muller hacking away at their goaltender. So both goaltenders are showing off great skill today.
All right, on the face-off, this is Hawkins and Boschman. Boschman for Liberty, Hawkins for Stony Brook. And the face-off's one back to Bauman for Liberty. Down the half boards is Chung with the puck. Behind the net, down to Smith. Over to Boschman. Boschman looking for options. Controlling the puck. And makes a nice pass back to the defense there. Morrison with the puck back to Boschman. Back to Morrison. Winds and shoots. That puck was deflected. And there's another shot by Boschman and another great save. Stacking the pads. Stony Brook goalkeeper making another great save. .32 seconds to go in the power play for Liberty. Elfont back on the ice with Ryan as Hawkins and Josh Kohler come off. Face-off one back to Liberty. And that puck goes behind the net. Arrow with the puck has an opportunity here to clear. And he's hounded by two Liberty players. There's a pass back to the point here. Cross-ice pass to Bauman, and he's shooting more for a pass, and it went right into the corner. This is Elfont battling with the puck. It's a cross-ice pass to Bauman. He's open, and the shot is deflected by a sliding Chris Ryan. Three seconds to go in the Stony Brook penalty. Liberty changes on the play. Boschman on. This is Zarella controlling the puck behind the net. Alphon picks the puck up, and Ryan tips it out. And here comes Stony Brook.
Full strength now.
Team back to full strength, 5-on-5. And puck wrapped around the boards here. Collins battling in. This is DiLorenzo shooting that puck. Looking like a pass, but shot it on net. Saved by the goalie. This is Nichols now going back for the puck for Stony Brook. Trying to control that puck. Good forecheck there by Liberty.
And a better dodge of the check there.
Yeah. This is Ryan in with the puck now with Alphon. Breaking in. Nice pass here. Actually, it was a shot on the backhand, and a rebound popped up. Stony Brook could not get to it.
And Stony Brook's starting to get a little bit closer to those rebounds, which is going to definitely put Liberty in danger.
Now you see, you've got a shot wide open there from Bauman. Stony Brook collapsing down low, worrying about the bottom end of the ice more so below the hash marks versus the shot coming from the point. I think it's imperative they keep that front of that net clear and let the Stony Brook goalkeeper see the puck and make the save. He's been able to see the puck very well today so far. And that face-off is won by Stony Brook and shot out of the zone. Mola shoots it back in. And back behind the net is DiLorenzo. And he shoots the puck up the boards to Jennings, who's, again, harassed by two Liberty players. And shoots the puck out. It flutters out of the zone. There'll be no icing. Stony Brook goes for a change.
We might have promised a good game yesterday, but today is already proven to be a better game.
And now that Liberty breaks out. This is Chung. Oh, nice pass across. That was just off the stick of number 63, Stephen Moeller. And back pass now to Phil Borner, cross ice to Jennings. This is Jennings in with the puck and a shot, shoot wide. Hawkins on the rebound on the half boards. Shoots. Had a Stony Brook player break into the net. Not able to get that puck past Bennett. And that puck is shot down the ice by Liberty as they go for a change. This is Smith with the puck. And he'll pass it back to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo's looking for options here. And up the boards. So got Josh Goller in. Mariello chasing in on the forecheck. And that puck given away to Boschman.
Under 2 to go. And we have a
Liberty,
delayed penalty.
Liberty breaking out. A good shot on goal. Good save by the goaltender. I didn't see the penalty. What was the?
I did not either. Must have been
the delayed call.
Behind the play there. We got a slashing though.
And it looks like
on
Stony Brook. Might be
Gallner
incidentals.
No, just Stony Brook going.
Josh Goller. Slashing call. 1:51 left to go in the period. Stony Brook's got a kill. Face-off won by Liberty, but Stony Brook was able to get a stick on it. But it's in the Stony Brook zone now. This is Jason Arrow with the puck. And turned over, back over to Liberty, controlling on the half boards. Oh, Collins, nice play on taking that pass away. And a great glove save by the Stony Brook goalkeeper again. I don't know if that shot was going wide or not, but don't take any chances on us. 1:26 left to go in the period. 1:36 in the penalty. This is Dockstetter and Ryan on the faceoff. Won by Dockstetter, back to Bauman. Cross ice.
To Morrison.
Morrison down on the half board to Jennings, trying to sweep across the front of the net.
The net is off.
And the net comes off. Looks like the Liberty are trying to work the puck down low and trying to get that puck, maybe a cross ice pass through the crease area, maybe for a backdoor type of goal.
They're definitely trying to break down the Stony Brook penalty kill here, and so far they've not been able to get any too high-quality opportunities.
Face-off won by Bauman, back to Cenero. This is Boschman with the puck, controlling it on the half boards, working his way in, trying to shoot that puck in Stony Brook. Denying it, doing a good job. Puck out to the point here, and a shot by Tweed, deflected down. Stony Brook kicks that puck out. That's Ryan with a nice sweeping of the stick and diving to get the puck out. Now it's back in the zone here. This is Nichols banging the puck all the way out. Stony Brook almost with too many men on the ice. This is Brooks breaking in. Shot right on. Rebound is out in front and picked up by Chong. Again, the opportunity for Stony Brook to go on the offense on the penalty kill. Now this is Chong breaking in. And that puck's behind the net. Back up to the point. And this is Chong breaking in. The low pass down low. This is what they're trying to do. And another save by the goaltender keeper of Stony Brook. Shots at 21 for Liberty, 17 for Stony Brook.
Just 14.3 seconds to go
in the period, and a very, very evenly played period by the Stony Brook Seawolves. Again, comparing to the game last night. And the puck is shot into the corner here. Peter Zarella is going to try to shoot it out. And it's up the half boards. And a loose rebound here. Coming in, and a shot is just wide. And another shot, and another one. Denied again by the Stony Brook goalkeeper.
2.4 seconds to go in the first period of play. 12 seconds to go in the Stony Brook minor penalty.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Liberty would pull their goalie for this, but I guess they're not. All right, 2.4 to go in the first period. Face-off, Elfon and Boschman. Face-off won back by Boschman, and that's the end of the first period. At the end of the first period, it's the Stony Brook Seawolves nothing, the Liberty Flames nothing. Shots on goal, 22 for Liberty, 17 for Stony Brook. And like we said, it's a much better game than it was last night, and we're looking for a great second period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live.
Stay with us. We'll be right back after the Ice Scott with the quick wrap up of the first period. Till then, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. I'm color commentator Trevor Vignani, and this is the first period intermission report. Shots on goal. We'll take a look at that first. Liberty 22, Stony Brook 17. Let's take a look at the penalty summary. We have quite a few penalties for Stony Brook, and we had we had 2 penalties for Stony Brook, 1 for Liberty. Other than that, scoring summary, no goals to report. 1 carryover penalty for Stony Brook, so Liberty will be on the power play for 9 seconds. Looks like we have no changing in goaltenders as we flip the sides here, as the teams finish coming out from the locker rooms and get ready for the second period of play. The ice is still a little wet, so wouldn't surprise me if they do let the ice dry up just a little bit before getting going.
Yeah, they'll get ready soon. I was just spending some time with Coach Garafola and talking about the goaltender who didn't have the name is Chris Housel.
Chris Housel.
And Chris Housel has been doing an excellent job at Stony Brook in that period, keeping the puck out of the net.
Absolutely.
And
just going over how there hasn't been any scoring with a lot of shots.
Right.
You had the shots together. You got 39 shots. That was the amount of shots from one team in last game.
Exactly. All right, face-off. Chris Ryan on the face-off against Smith. Face-off is won by Stony Brook, but the puck's turned over. And Liberty has the puck here. And cross-ice pass there. Knocked off. And back into the Stony Brook zone. And Collins battling in the corner there. And this is Elfont with the puck over to Arrow. Puck skips over the stick. And this is Zarella with the puck. And the puck is sticking to the ice. The players might be aware of this because this can create turnovers.
And it probably will. I noted that too, that the ice was very wet and soupy as the players were skating out there.
All right, Stony Brook, this is going to be an icing call.
No, it was waved off.
It was waved off, huh? I don't believe Nichols touched that puck going in.
No.
I think they just assumed that he did, or could have.
Even though he was jumping off.
All right, this is Nichols with the puck now, coming up through the center ice zone and tapped in by Collins, not all the way in. Puck is in the neutral zone here, battling it, and dumped back into the Stony Brook end. This is Nichols with the puck going behind the Stony Brook net now and looking for some options. Back pass over to Arrow, and to Jordan Di Lorenzo, sorry. And now up to Nichols again, and it's a cross-ice pass that's kicked in by Collins, and it'll be an icing.
Liberty playing their trap again, as we've seen from them earlier today and yesterday.
It does create a transition game, and with their speed, could be lethal.
Absolutely. Stony Brook is going to have to watch as they come out of the zone, make sure they're making the right plays.
Looks like we got a matchup at Stony Brook's top line against the top line for Liberty. This is Boschman and Alfont on the face-off. And the puck is dropped and won by Liberty, but it's out of the zone. It's Morangel over to... All right, Stony Brook breaks out with the puck now. This is a pass out to Ryan. Ryan breaking in with speed, shoots low. Good save there by Bennett. And this is Collins battling with the puck with Elfont. As I noticed a little change on that line there. You got, they're going for a change. You got Hawkins out there now as Stony Brook goes for a line change. As the pass just missed. And a shot from the point. And again, you got to say Housel on top of it. And here's Dereski in with a 2-on-1 with Hawkins, and it was a back off his backhand, not on the front of the stick, and he couldn't get a shot off. I would have liked to seen a shot there versus the pass. This could be an icing, but waved off. This is Smith for Stony Brook with the puck now. Outlet pass. This is Dereski with the puck now. Hawkins winds and shoots. Saved by Bennett. And looks like we have a penalty call here.
interference call on Liberty. Stony Brook had a good opportunity there. Liberty defense backing up a little bit and giving Stony Brook that opportunity to get that shot on goal. And it's, looks like it's number 23, Mark. No, 23 or 22, Brett Boschman maybe.
28 is in the box.
28, Eric Reynolds in the box for interference. This is Ryan on the face-off with Joe Smith from Liberty. And face-off is won by Liberty, but back to the point. Zarello controls the puck. Now this is Ryan with the puck now. Ryan controlling the puck, trying to get some space. Nice pass across here. This is Hawkins. And just through the slot area here is Nichols. And Hawkins with the puck now behind the net. Trying to set up on the half boards. Pass to Zarella, back to Hawkins. Stony Brook with 2 men in front of the net, trying to create some screening there. Low shot, deflected into the corner. And battling for the puck there is Hawkins and Collins. Hawkins joins in. Collins didn't come away with the puck. Liberty doing a good job. Here's Stony Brook with the puck. A shot off the back of the net. And that puck is out of the zone. Zarella with the puck. Headman pass. Back to Nichols. Over to Seward. Seward with the puck, trying to make a play here. He's got to move it, and he does very well with his feet. Moves that puck down in the corner to Hawkins. Nichols up at the point, so is Zarella. Back to Hawkins. Down low here, down low. Trying to feed Seward in the low slot area. And this puck comes up the boards and out. And there's a break for Liberty. 2-on-1. Oh, and it's a 2-on-1 goal. Your typical pass across. The goalie has nowhere to make that save. And that's a shorthanded goal and gets Liberty on the board. That's a play where the defense must take away the pass.
Absolutely.
Must take away the pass. Your goaltender is keeping you in this game. You got to let him take the shooter, and you got to let the D take that pass away.
Your first mistake was the defenseman missed the pinch there.
Yeah.
And fell behind right away. And then the second mistake, of course, the defenseman not taking the pass away on the 2-on-1, which
now Stony Brook needs to pick their play up. They've got to return it, and they've got to get one right away. They've been playing a good game. They got to just keep pressing here. You got a power play for another 5 seconds. There's a shot across and missed. Low percentage shot there. Looking for a deflection, obviously. Now that puck is shot in.
Oh, as the Liberty player beats it out.
Stockmeister and Smith. Smith loses the puck. That puck was deflected by Chong going to the net, but went wide. As Stony Brook breaks out here. This is Elfont breaking in. He's got Chong right on him. And that puck is deflected toward the net. And now, it's a good play there by Borner, preventing that breakout into the Stony Brook zone. The battle along the blue line, and it's picked up by Josh Goller, shoots and blocked into the corner by Bennett. Mariello on the forecheck. Zdareski on the forecheck, trying hard to get away, prevent that breakout. Brooks with the puck now, down to Zdareski. Just past him, Mariello in deep. Throws a nice big check, nice body check. But Liberty comes out with the puck. That puck is going to go. And there's a whistle on the play. We'll figure this one out. Net was off the moorings, and face-off will be inside the zone, inside the Liberty zone. 14:10 to go. Liberty 1, Stony Brook Seawolves nothing. Mariello on the face-off Jareski comes off. Not allowing that change. A little late to change. Nick Jareski on the face-off to Stony Brook. And the puck is won back to Liberty. And this is Greg Jensen's flying in on the left wing. And the shot goes wide. This is Brooks trying to get the puck out to Mariello. Not able to do so. Nice pass across the front there. Good play by Mariello, getting the stick in the passing lane. And Stony Brook is having some problems here getting this puck out. That was a good defensive play there, taking away the pass, letting Hausel play the shot. And now Liberty's breaking in. Good solid hit by DiLorenzo on Jennings. There's a nice pass by Jennings and a shot and a save by Hausel.
That puck was screaming the right side, middle right there, and Hausel just corralled that puck right in.
Stony Brook needs a change, and they do. They change. Looks like Liberty just stepped their game up another level. That one goal kind of gave them a little bit more life now.
Stony Brook they're never a good team to when they are scored against. They get down on themselves and they just don't come back right away.
Well, this is going to show a lot of what kind of character this team has. If they're going to head to nationals, they're going to have to battle back against adversity. And that shot goes into the corner. Played by Liberty. Arrow picks the puck up, and Alphonse goes back to pick it up now and pass out to Collins. Alphonse needs to fill that gap quicker, get that pass going. It's past to Collins now. Back to. Oh, what a stop! That shot hit the post and the back of the goaltender. Probably didn't cross the line, but Stony Brook crashed the net nonetheless, just to see if they can get the puck over.
From what I saw, that puck never even had a chance of going over the line there. Right underneath Bennett.
Right off the post on the Bennett. Little scrum at the end of that play. Players settle down. 12:52 left to go in the second period. Liberty 1, Stony Brook Seawolves nothing. Much better game today than last night.
It looks like we got some penalties out of that scrum.
Looks like Stony Brook's going to have two guys in the box, which will give Liberty power play.
It looks like 25 for Liberty.
Scott Morangel, and Chris Ryan,
and Collins in the box.
Yeah, and Sean Collins. Those two of Stony Brook's top players in the box for 2 minutes.
Looks like we're going to be playing 5-on-4.
Shots on goal currently at 25 for Liberty, 22 for Stony Brook. This is one big kill. Stony Brook's got to kill this off. Liberty's got a little momentum going right now. Face off. And that's one back by Liberty. Back to Morrison. On the half boards to Dorchester. Breaking through the front of the net. No goal. That was Adam Dockstetter, by the way, making a very strong move to the front of the net. Trying to power his way through and get that puck past Hausel, but it did not go. All right, Hawkins on the face-off with Dockstetter. 1:51 left to go. And the man advantage for Liberty. Seems to be some discussion, and now we're set to go. Hawkins on the face-off, and it's one back by Liberty. Down to half boards. Working behind the net now, looking for an outlet pass. Pass to Morrison. Cross-ice pass.
We got a broken stick.
Somebody lost a stick. A broken stick there.
Jason Arrow with a broken stick.
Ooh, almost caught Stony Brook on a line change. That's a good play there by Nichols. Nichols carrying the puck, loses an edge. Should have went for the clear. That puck definitely deflected off a Stony Brook player. That puck did not go off a Dockstetter who was crashing the net. Just a pass out from behind the net, deflected off a Stony Brook player and into the net. Housel saying that puck was kicked in. It's possible, but it definitely did not go off the stick.
And it looks like this one might not count. They're discussing it.
There is some discussion about the puck being directly kicked in.
Well, no goal. No, are they calling it? The referee pointed to the Seawolves end,
Yes.
indicating the faceoff down there.
We have no indication yet as to what the call was. We know the puck was in the net, but we don't know if it was deliberately kicked in or whether the puck. And it looks like it's going to be a good goal. I think the referee pointed toward the end of the end zone, but he was really pointing toward the good goal to the center of the ice. Stony Brook now down 2. 12 minutes left to go in the period. Need to bring it now if they're going to bring it at all, because momentum is starting to shift.
And it already has shifted. Stony Brook needs to react proactively here to equalize the opportunities.
They're going to need more shots on Bennett, quality shots if they can get them. This is O'Shaughnessy battling behind the net with the puck, looking for options, looking for someone open. He's got a man on the point, wide open Nichols, and threw the puck on a low percentage play to the front of the net. Now breaking out is Turner, back is Di Lorenzo for Stony Brook. Shot wide from the point there. Di Lorenzo digging, picks the puck up now and tries to move the puck out and can't do it. It's taken away by Boschman now. Nichols takes it away from Boschman. Di Lorenzo with the puck in the end. And now the puck seems to be moving pretty well, pretty lively off those backboards. The puck is taken away by Stony Brook. And O'Shaughnessy on the forecheck. Nice move here, nice move.
And that one's going to go outside as that didn't go off.
Stephen Muller with a great move, inside-outside move, and shooting that puck high over the net and out of play. This is Hawkins on the faceoff with Chung. Stony Brook wins that faceoff and controls it. Mike Smith controlling the puck around to Tereski. And Stony Brook needs to be making some smarter plays on these breakouts. They have to find their open man. They have a forecheck going on right now. They got 3 guys inside the offensive zone. They need to find that middle ice pass up the ice to get through this.
Stony Brook's doing the textbook method of beating the trap, sending that guy up into the neutral zone, looking for the home run pass.
And that's what you got to do here. This is great passing. There you go.
Oh!
If Jennings could get that puck back again, I'm sure that puck would be sitting right in the middle of the net. That was a wide open net, and you can't miss an opportunity there. Like that. You just can't, especially against a team like Liberty. You got to be able to bury that. I don't know how he missed it.
Yeah, a little bit of nerves probably.
Gripping that stick. Just got to know to
Let up just a little bit there.
Take a little off that backhand. That puck bounced off the bench of Liberty and whistled down for a face-off. 9:39 to go in the second period. Liberty 2, Stony Brook 0. Shots on goal presently at 29 for Liberty, 24 for Stony Brook.
And it looks like we'll have a sunrise draw here.
This will be Mariello against Smith. One back by Smith. Mariello on the chase. Angelo with the puck. Cross-ice pass now. There's that breakout play again that they made last night, where it just creates that neutral zone speed. There's a shot by Reynolds. Sails wide off to being deflected by the Stony Brook D. There's a cross-ice pass now to Brooks. Brooks skating in, turns and swivels and is looking for help. Down in the corner to Mariello.
And it looks like we got a delayed penalty.
And that puck all the way down. Stony Brook chasing after the puck. This is Ryan now skating up. Stony Brook with the extra player on ice. And they shoot it in, but no control by the goalie just yet. Stony Brook controlling the puck right now with the extra man. And now touched up by Liberty. Stony Brook will go on a power play again and try to get one here. Get in this game. It's Hawkins on the face-off with Chung.
What was the call?
What?
What was the call?
I don't know. I didn't see what the call was, unfortunately, but 2 minutes.
Tripping
Penalty on number 12. Pass across, shot wide. Going cross ice on that pass was Nichols, looking for the man, which is a good move to get that goalie to move left to right. There's another one. Oh, just out of the reach of Ryan. Again, that backdoor opportunity is there for them if they just can connect on that pass. This is back to Collins. Taken away by Bauman all the way around. Zarella keeps that puck in, trying to get that puck to the net. Nichols trying to keep it in. Zarella loses his stick, and it's cleared out by Liberty. Stony Brook not making any changes here. Oh, and there's a break in here for Hawkins. If he can get to the net, shoots right on goal, and a save by Bennett.
A big rebound.
Stony Brook goes for a change now. They battle for the puck. Rich Ryan picks that puck up behind the net, trying to make a play here. And a shot by Hawkins. Again, not on the tape. Not able to get that one-timer.
40 seconds to go in the man advantage for Stony Brook.
There's a little hokey-pokey going on in the
A little bit of a disagreement.
in the offensive zone there. And this is Elfont now with the puck, walking in, coming around the net, looking for help.
He's got it at the point.
Back to Moore. This is Smith. It's across. And there's a low shot. There's a rebound and a shot. Oh, this sailed wide. This is Josh Gola with the puck now.
Brilliant move.
Nice pass. Here's a pass to Smith. A shot. Oh, just deflected wide. Stony Brook is really putting it on right now, but they got to get a
even up.
goal. This is Elfont. Again, passes are just not on the tape. We're not able to take those one-timers that are going to be needed to beat this guy. There's a shot and a goal. Elfont puts the one-timer in. When the pass is on the tape and the one-timer goes, you will beat the goalie. And there, Bennett just missed it slotting across. And Stony Brook able to get their first goal of the game. And I'm not sure if the power play was over.
It was expired, so it is an even strength goal.
5-on-5 even strength goal to Stony Brook. And again, I think they're finally getting it, realizing that the tape-to-tape passes have to be there in order to make those one-time shots. Too many passes in the skates, too many passes off the heel of the stick. And that was Elfont scoring that goal. I don't know who got the assist on it, but we'll find out for you. This is Smith with the puck. Across the Bonner and shot in.
And it is Golner with the assist.
Who was it? Goalie?
Golner.
Golner. All right. So that was a good pass from Golner on the tape, and a one-timer by Alphont. Stony Brook is back in the game, 2-1. There's a shot right on goal, saved by Housel, who still remains sharp. Little jostle in front of the net there, Boschman. And Corner. Smith. Stony Brook changes up half the line. And Liberty change was denied.
I think they might not be aware of the official's hand, because this is easily the 5th or 6th time between these two games that they've done that.
Face-off, Boschman for Liberty, and that's Hawkins for Stony Brook. Won by Stony Brook. Puck is controlled by Arrow. Arrow loses the puck. Again, ice conditions around this time of a period start to deteriorate. You got to be aware.
And another penalty.
Looks like we may have a hit from behind here.
You got
Interference penalty. Charging.
And it looks like a charging call. I've not seen an official pull that one out in a long time.
It's going to be Jensen's going for 2 minutes, I think. And Jensen starts to give Hawkins the business before he gets off the ice. It was clearly a hit from behind. I don't know if he actually took more than 3 or 4 steps. But the referee made the call nonetheless. It's an opportunity for Stony Brook now to get even in this game. Those are 2 penalties that were taken that are just probably not very typical of the Liberty club, but nonetheless, Stony Brook on the power play. And back to the point, and that's kept by Smith, and the shot from the point just went wide on a deflection. And the puck is chipped out, and this is Jones facing Smith with the puck. This is Alphont now, turning into neutral zone, skating in with speed. Seawolves chases after the puck, trying to jostle for position to control the puck in the end. And shot out by Liberty.
On the last power play, Stony Brook generated a lot of positive pressure, and that eventually led to them scoring just after the penalty expired.
And the shot's very close now, 30 to 29. This is Golo again. Skates in offside. Made one little extra move there, and Seawolves was a little antsy and got in too quick. All right, Stony Brook making some changes here, as Liberty is. And we've got 1:18 left to go in the Stony Brook power play. This is Hawkins on the draw with Smith, one back by Stony Brook. And Duriski loses control of the puck. This is Nichols with the puck here. This is across to Collins. Collins back to Nichols. There's a strong forecheck going on right now. Stony Brook needs to break this forecheck and get in. This is Collins now breaking in, controlling the puck, working the puck around the boards, and trying to get it back to goaler, to Hawkins, and unable to do so as the puck is chipped out by Liberty. Eric Reynolds chipping that puck out. 45 seconds left to go in the power play. Stony Brook carrying that puck, just not be able to make that pass in the neutral zone. Just being... There's a pass across to Duriski now. He shoots. Just missed the short side. Nice shot by Duriski. Stony Brook now controlling it down on low in the half boards. Back to Collins. He winds. He shoots. Deflected just wide by Hawkins.
The stuff attempt.
Trying to jam it in. Ryan made a nice play there trying to jam that puck in, seeing an opportunity. And Bennett stretching across. Denying.
The puck didn't even land under Bennett. It was in the corner.
Denied him. Stuck that pad out. All right. Hawkins against Joe Smith on the faceoff. .15 seconds to go in the Stony Brook advantage. A shot around the boards. Nichols pitches in. This is Hawkins with the puck in the corner now being challenged. And good play here. Good by Stony Brook to keep that puck in the zone. That puck is loose.
Still loose.
DiLorenzo pinched in and got caught. Now this is
great
good
defensive
play
there.
there by Nichols, taking away and denying that Dockstetter. Nice hit by Nichols on Dockstetter, trying to make a move around him. The puck is chipped out. Young picks that puck up now. Nichols trying to push it out, but Dockstetter won that battle. Shot right on goal. And a save by Hauser. 3:40 left to go in the second period. Liberty 2, Stony Brook 1. You're watching the Seawolves Hockey Live. Thanks for joining us today.
And once again, we apologize for the inconvenience of having to do a Google search to find us today. We thank you for joining us, taking the effort.
As we know, most of the Stony Brook alumni are still on vacation, as is our webmaster. All right, and Shaughnessy battling Bauman at the blue line, and a puck is shot in, picked up by Arrow. Zarella back to Arrow, now up on the half boards. And O'Shaughnessy trying to chip that puck in. Here comes Bauer to Shaughnessy, trying to turn to make. He could not do it. Good defensive play there by Chong coming back.
A lot of good physical play happening in both ends.
Responsibility by the Liberty forward. Arrow made a nice play there. Was going to get beat trying to get that puck and not able to do it. This is Dockstetter right around Zarella and not around Arrow, making a good play there defensively. Mike Guerrera in on the forecheck for Stony Brook. Almost tipped him away. And that puck's going to go all the way down and should be an icing, and it is. 2:36 left to go in the second period.
Stony Brook's going to change up, put some fresh legs out there, hopefully create some tough pressure.
I'm sensing some lulls in the Liberty game in this game. A little bit of lull every now and then, and I think Stony Brook needs to capitalize on that when that situation comes around.
And they've been picking and choosing when they want to turn it on.
Exactly, and that's what I'm seeing. And that maybe it's even depending on the line that they're up against.
Stony Brook's just got to tape the throttle down here.
Tape to tape passes, make good passes, keep your feet moving, and play well away from the puck. You'll have an opportunity to pull this one out. That puck's in the corner now. Mariello with the puck behind the net, trying to work the play. He's got Smith. A shot from the point, and it's saved by Bennett.
And it looks like we're going to have a scrum here.
They got Brooks battling and Mariello battling against one of the Liberty defensemen. Chris Collins on the face-off with Boschman. One back to Smith. Shoots. And that puck sails wide.
Takes a unique carom off the dasher.
Very unique. And this is Chris Ryan with the puck, trying to control it. And took a shot and went outside the zone. This is Boschman with the puck, skating in. And a nice save there by Hauser.
A little disagreement.
And we do have Mariello in the box with Michael Morrison. Coincidental minors for
delay of game.
Yeah, it was predicated upon the scrum that occurred after
taking
that.
a look at the two players in the box there, they look like they're ready to go. They're jawing at each other across the box.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of discussion going on with the Liberty coach and the head referee of this game. I think Stony Brook is playing a much rougher game, and you know they're giving them the business when they can, I guess, and it's I guess the Liberty coach is not happy with that. It's all part of the game and creating your advantage.
Yeah, I mean,
on the face-off, Boschman for Liberty and Collins taking the draw for Stony Brook. Won by Collins. And this is Nichols breaking out past the Collins. Collins trying to break in the zone there. Getting that puck deep now and chasing it. Making the play back to the point to back to Nichols. Nichols shoots. It's high and over the top of the net. DiLorenzo with the puck. Shoots it back behind the net where Chris Ryan digs with Bauman.
And we're 4-on-4 for another 70 seconds.
Stony Brook trying to take advantage of the open ice here. They've got their speed guys on the ice. Collins gets knocked down. This is Chris Ryan on the forecheck. This is Tweed skating up the puck for Liberty. Dumps the puck high into the corner, and they go for a change. Nichols with the puck. Nichols got Ryan. Touches the puck in the zone. Chris Ryan after that puck. He's on the end of a shift. He's going to need to get off. And I think Chris Ryan will go for a change, and he does.
A little bit of a awkward change there.
A little late getting to the bench there, and you got to be able to get to the bench quick when you go 4-on-4 especially. Oh, there's a man right out in front, and what a save by Hauser. He just snuck right in there. Great little play there, and Hauser was even better on that play. There's a shot from the point. Coming in the sideboards and saved by Bennett. Rebound out here to the point to Zarella. He shoots. Oh, just rebound just over the stick of Elfont. Hawkins cycling with the puck. Back to Elfont. Elfont's looking for choices here. What has he got? He turns. He's trying to get a shot. Zarella shoots that puck. An arrow was in front of the net trying to get a deflection. As we come to the end of the second period, with the score being Liberty 2, Stony Brook 1. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 38 for Stony Brook, 32 for Liberty.
It is quite a lot of shots happening.
I think the power plays made that happen, and Stony Brook may have hit another gear with some of those power plays, catching some more momentum. And we'll see what the third period brings. And we'll catch up with you soon. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live.
Hey, and welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Trevor Mignani here with the second intermission recap. And the players are just about to come out onto the ice. Buzzers sounding to alert the players to come on out. To recap, we had a lot of scoring in that period. 2 for Stony Brook, 1 for Liberty. Not quite as potent as the first game, of course, with Liberty beating Stony Brook 6-1. But we have a lot of shots. Just gonna bring the shot of the scoreboard up onto the screen for you guys. It's crazy. 38 shots for Stony Brook, 32 for Liberty. Now, this is where we were at the end of the game, give or take a few shots. So, quite evident that both teams are generating a lot of offense. So we're just waiting for the teams to come out right now. My partner in crime will be joining me in just a sec to help us recap the period. But thanks for joining us here at StonyBrookHockey.com, or rather at ustream.tv/Seawolves Hockey Live. And we are just waiting for the Seawolves and the Flames to hit the ice. I think they might be waiting in just a few more moments as the ice is still a little soupy.
You know, one other injury we didn't talk about, Trev, for Stony Brook, and very, very big loss for Stony Brook was Michael Cassiati.
Absolutely.
Not in the lineup with a wrist injury or arm injury. And again, Stony Brook
still playing strong without him. I will say this is a completely different team.
Putting in a good effort today, you know, after last night's really tough loss. But again, missing Foster, missing Cassiati, you know, 2 players that bring Stony Brook some stability on the back line and some offensive scoring on the front line. So here we go into the third period with the score: Liberty Flames 2, Stony Brook Seawolves 1. And I think what we're going to try to see here in the third period is whether or not Stony Brook can get that tying goal early in the game, try to keep Liberty off the board, and try to pull one out here. As we stated earlier, Liberty is 15th in the nation, Stony Brook 16th in the nation, and, you know, 2 very good hockey teams. 2 different programs, of course. Liberty having their own on-campus rink and able to practice 6 days a week, where the Stony Brook Seawolves skate at the rinks here in Hauppauge for a whopping 3 hours a week. So here we go. This is Elfont against Chung on the faceoff, and the faceoff's won by Stony Brook. Back to Zarella. Pass over to Arrow and dumped in by... Obviously, they didn't think that Collins touched the puck, so he goes for icing.
And Liberty strategically switching up a couple players.
All right. This will be Chung facing off against Elfont. And the face-off again is won by Stony Brook, but right onto the stick of a Liberty player, and they struggle for it in front of the net. And Stony Brook takes the puck away, starting to skate out of the zone.
That could have definitely been a trip there.
But no call made on Zarella. And this is Brian with the pass to Elfont. He shoots, just missed on the short side. It's a big hit by Arrow.
Huge hit there,
But it
surprise.
creates the 2-on-1 now. Take the pass away, it's what they got to do. And the puck goes off Dockmaster's stick. And back to the point, here's a shot.
Great block there.
Blocked by Elfont. What a play by Elfont there to block that shot.
His future kids will be thanking him.
Hauser was getting just back into the net at the time. Stony Brook is trying their best here to chip the puck out, go for a line change, a well-needed one, as this is Turner. Comes in, shoots off the top. Great glove save by Hauser, but deflected almost into the net.
Oh.
And Zarella shoots that puck out on the backhand.
And Stony Brook not allowed to change, of course.
So now Liberty changes up, and Stony Brook is going to have to stay with what they have on the ice. This is going to be Boschman against Hawkins on the faceoff. The puck is dropped. It's back to the point to Bauman. Bauman across to Turner. Turner with the puck now, trying to play it down low to Jennings. That's Boschman behind the net. Back to Jennings. Back to Boschman now. Working that puck up. Cross-ice feed. And Jennings from Stony Brook made a play there to force that pass wide. There's Jennings in the corner with Boschman. Hawkins picks the puck up now. It's skating 2-on-2 with Dureski. And Hawkins takes the puck, shoots it around the boards. DiLorenzo pitches for Stony Brook. Keeps that puck alive behind the net to Hawkins. And this is Dureski now with the puck. Cross-ice feed to DiLorenzo. It's off Jensen and all the way down. No icing here. This is Hauser shooting the puck out. And Jennings, backhand pass, gets it back. Not deep enough, but going for a change is Stony Brook. As the Liberty skates up through the neutral zone and shoots the puck in to the right side of Hauser. This is Brooks. Touch pass across to Mariello. Mariello tries to dump in. Brooks following up. And it's an offsides play at the blue line there. Liberty playing strong at the blue line, holding up Stony Brook from coming in. This is Mariello on the face-off with Smith. One back by Mariello, and trying to control the puck in the neutral zone there, and it's passed across, and this is Liberty skating in with the puck now. Number 25 for Liberty over to Smith. Back to the point. Stopped by Brooks on a nice stick block. So Smith now trying to touch pass in. Mariello with the puck in the center right zone. Looking for Moeller. Skating in with the puck now. Pass has reflected on net.
For Stony Brook's 40th shot of the game.
That was Josh Goller with a nice little deflection on that pass across. Again, Stony Brook ahead in the shot category. Looking for a goal. This is O'Shaughnessy on the faceoff with Chung. It's won by Chung back to Liberty. And now this is Stony Brook winning that faceoff. Puck in front of that net. Taken away by Sewell. And shot in the Stony Brook zone. This is Smith wrapping the puck around. Dawkins to Beck, preventing that puck from getting out.
Stony Brook's got to look up and see what their opportunities are.
Phil Borner passes that puck. And it somehow or another scoots all the way into the Liberty zone. This is Seaward trying to battle, keep that puck in. And this is Smith with the puck now. Deflects out toward Moeller in center ice. And Moeller dumps in and goes for a line change. Liberty keeping very, very disciplined on their line changes. And that puck out of the zone, not on the tape. Creates a turnover, and Liberty controls the puck. The puck is dumped in by Shannon, 27. Controlled by Housel, the goaltender for Stony Brook. And now Rafis. And that puck is out in front of the net. Cross ice to Bauman. Bauman winds, he shoots, and a blocker saved by Housel.
Housel definitely seeing the puck very well today.
Back to Bauman. Seaward for Stony Brook going for the puck, trying to chip it out, and does. And they go for a line change, and right back in comes Liberty with a shot high over the net. Back to the point to Bauman, who misses the puck. This is Chris Ryan on the forecheck against Tweed. Tweed sets up behind the net, and Bauschman comes back, picks the puck up, and heads up the ice. He's got Jensen breaking over the middle, decides to carry it himself, and gets around Elfont. Nice poke check there by Arrow. Cross-ice pass to Collins. Collins breaking in 1-on-3, and shoots that puck and just past Ryan's stick. Could have been an easy tap in there, but good defensive play. Coming back, number 7 was Jackson Kuhn. This is now Liberty with the puck, deflected in front of the net. Oh, what a...
I'm surprised.
Looks like Jensen crashed into Housel and created a little bit of ruckus in front of the net there.
Surprised there was not a call there for goaltender interference.
Face-off will be in the Stony Brook zone as the net was not.
Looks like the face-off's coming outside.
Because
Jensen was the one who knocked Housel into the net, knocking it off the moorings.
And so is called by the head official. And the linesman is going over to tell Liberty that they cannot make a change.
Yep.
Liberty trying to change their players.
The rule is if you cause a stoppage of play via
cannot make a change.
By knocking the net off or dumping it out of the rink, while you're not penalized for it, you are penalized in a way by not being allowed to change.
All right, this is Elfon and Boschman on the face-off outside the Stony Brook zone. 14:52 left to go in the third period. Liberty 2, Stony Brook Seawolves 1. Face-off won by Stony Brook. That's arrow over to Moore. And now the cross-ice pass was deflected. And heading back into the Stony Brook zone, this should be an icing call.
And it is, and the Flames will remain on the ice.
It's an opportunity here for Stony Brook to take advantage, perhaps, of some players that might need to get a change.
The Flames do have some of their stronger players out there, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for them.
This will be Elfon on the face-off with Boschman. The face-off is won by Boschman down into the corner. And behind the net, and a strong forecheck by Elfont, taking that puck away, and a good battle down low with Ryan and Elfont trying to win that puck. Good squeeze off there. And home run pass too far away. That puck is just bouncing like crazy. That play was very close to being offsides. Very close. As the puck gets out of the zone as the Liberty player without a stick. DiLorenzo trying his best to hold on. That's not DiLorenzo, that's Borner actually.
I'm surprised Borner wasn't tagged for hooking there.
Yeah, he lost his possession.
I'm surprised there wasn't a trip there.
He lost his possession of the puck and his positioning, and he did a good job holding up the player. There was no call. This is Ryan now skating in, shooting wide, getting to his own rebound now. With an opportunity to pass that puck across, did not see Nichols, who was wide open for a shot.
Stony Brook's got to get their feet underneath them. They're a little flustered right now.
You got to keep watching their open men. You got to find that open guy to get that shot off, or just to take the pressure off to open up the ice. That pass through the neutral zone is deflected down. Nichols trying to control it, and it's batted back in the zone. It's a broken stick back there, or
just a loose stick. Doesn't look like it's broken.
A loose stick is getting in the way, and going to move it out of the way.
No icing.
No icing there, as there was a play made in the neutral zone that prevented the Stony Brook player from getting the puck. Shot for the point. Glove saved by Bennett. And I do think there was a screen there, and Bennett saw that puck coming in and put his glove out and made that save.
It is a excellent goaltending coming from Bennett today.
Face-off with Hawkins, won by Stony Brook now. Hawkins battling with the puck into the corner. This is Jennings with the puck now, turning, trying to find his man. He does it to punt. It's DiLorenzo. He shoots, and it's wide.
Puck's got to get to the net.
Picked up by Charlton, shoots the puck in. DiLorenzo back to get it, shoots it off the boards. There's a cross-ice pass here to Jennings. Jennings has the puck and shoots that puck in and chases after it. Hawkins on the forecheck. The puck is deflected and out of the zone now.
We're not seeing as much pressure from Stony Brook as we did in the earlier periods on the Liberty breakout.
Yeah, Stony Brook is just using a two-man forecheck up front, trying to create the turnover. Hawkins has got to get off for a change. He heads off for a change now. That puck is going into the zone. Arrow picks it up. No icing here. He passes off to Zarella. Zarella skates up with the puck. Bounces it high off the boards. Brooks with the puck, passes it across to Mariello. Josh Goller in the corner now, battling with with 21, Morrison.
Morrison with the high chit.
The puck comes around. Zarella pinches in, keeps that puck in deep, and that puck's going all the way down for an icing. Good pressure by Stony Brook on that shift. Combination of Mariello, Brooks, and Goler. 11:29 left to go in the third period. Liberty up 2, Stony Brook 1. And the faceoff's won by Liberty. Back to Morrison. Up to Jensen's on the boards, on the half boards, controls it back to Bauman. Bauman skating up with the puck, looking for options. And this is going to be another icing on. No icing. Icing was looking for
as Jensen beat out the Stony Brook player.
That was a clear pass that Jensen did a great job. Here comes Ryan skating in.
Delayed penalty.
And he's hooked by Bauman, and Bauman's going to go for hooking as he had no choice. Otherwise, Chris Ryan was in on a 2-on-1. And Stony Brook will go on, the man advantage. 11:02 left to go in the third period. Stony Brook will have a one-man advantage power play. This is Ryan on the faceoff with Jonathan Chung. It's won by Chung, and Liberty controls the puck behind their net. 2 Stony Brook players on the one, trying to dig that puck out. And Chris Ryan does win that puck. Back up to the point to Collins. Collins across to Nichols. Back to Collins. Collins down low to Zareski. There's a play down low to Borna. To Hawkins, actually. This is Ryan with the puck. Ryan controlling the puck. It is a one-time shot. It's just saved by...
On a deflected shot. That shot was definitely deflected there.
That was a chest save, and that puck came up high on the goalie, and he was right in a position to make that save. Stony Brook putting good pressure on, though. This is Collins with the puck. Skating around Liberty defenders. Collins comes in, and he shoots, and it's a save by Bennett. Good shot by Collins. There's an opportunity as Hawkins with the puck now, looking for his options. Down low here to Dureski. Dureski back up to Nichols. Nichols pass across to Collins. Collins looking for options. He's looking down low to Ryan. Ryan with the puck back to Collins. And over to Nichols. Nichols shoots the puck high into the chest protector of the goalie. It's tough to shoot the puck low. The sticks are on the ice. Trying to get the puck off the goalie for a deflection, create some kind of a rebound.
I think they finally figured it out that Bennett is just giving up rebounds on almost every shot opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, although Bennett has played very well, he has left his share of rebounds out there. To credit to the defense.
I'd say more than his fair share. His defense definitely taking a lot of credit for preventing a lot of Stony Brook goals.
Alphon on the faceoff here, and this is Goldner with the puck, trying to win it back. It's a shot across by Smith. Ill-advised shot because it creates a breakout. Stony Brook was able to stop it, but here's Seaward now with the puck, trying to create an opportunity. He had Alphon in the slot, but he was covered. This is Seaward controlling the puck now, looking for his options, And it's over to Smith. Smith trying to control the puck and just throws it behind the net. Ill-advised play here. The penalty has got 10 seconds left to go. Stony Brook trying to get in. Puck is dumped in by Phil Borner. Shot around, deflected out in front. Perfect play here for Stony Brook to try to get a shot now. As it's 5-on-5, back to 5-on-5. Got to make a good play here. Keep the puck in the zone. Try their best to keep the pressure on as these penalty killers are still on and probably tired. There's a shot that hits the outside of the net by Alphon. And looking for a clear here. Stony Brook should do the best they can to try to keep that puck in.
3-on-2.
And that puck is cleared out by Stony Brook. Marangel over to Bauman. And up to offsides. Good play there at the blue line. Josh Goldner.
Some excellent pressure there from Stony Brook on the power play, and a very solid penalty kill from Liberty, keeping this game 2-1.
Boschman and Hawkins on the face-off. Face-off won back by Stony Brook. It's Nichols over to DiLorenzo. Touch pass out of the zone. That's a delayed offsides on Liberty. Hawkins and Boschman back on the face-off. Puck is dropped, and this one face-off is won by Liberty and shot back into the Liberty zone. Bauman after it. Dureski chasing him. Nice play here. Good forecheck by Stony Brook, created the turnover. Stony Brook controlling the puck now, trying on the half boards, and good play there by Turner, getting that puck away. Turner gets the puck now. Back to Jensen. Back out to Bauschman and deflects out into the neutral zone. This is Tweed over to Bauman with Hawkins on the forecheck. And the puck is deflected out. Face-off will be outside the Liberty zone. 7:35 to go. We're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Mariello on the face-off with Jonathan Chung. One back to Liberty. Liberty breaks out now. Cross-ice pass deflected by Brooks and shot back in by Smith. Bennett with the puck and trying to control the puck, was out of the net. Liberty trying to break out. Stony Brook doing a good job preventing that breakout. This is Brooks now with the puck. Cross-ice pass. And Brooks controlling it, trying to get a stick on it from his knees, can't do so, and that puck breaks all the way out, and it's going to go all the way into the zone for a face-off, for an icing. And a face-off back in the Liberty zone. This third period is becoming a grind. You can see each team is grinding it out every shift now as the ice starts to deteriorate, and it's much tougher to make those cross-ice passes. The team is going to have to carry the puck more and make shorter passes in order to be successful. That face-off is won by Liberty. Back to the point. Smith holding up Dockester. And that's Arrow back with the puck now for Stony Brook. Sets up behind the net. And begins to carry out. And Arrow trying to get it in. Gets it in off the rebound. But now the puck is chipped back out into the Stony Brook zone. This is Smith trying to control the puck. And it's around to Collins, who just dumps it out. And looking for that opportunity. Here comes Elfont, one-on-one. Elfont with the shot. Saved by Bennett. Good shot by Elfont. Looking to go short side. This is Collins with the puck behind the net now. Now to Elfont. And they lose control. Again, that puck is not moving as smoothly as it should be.
Well, they're going to have to deal with it because they're not going to get any more ice cuts.
That's right. This is going to be it. Elfont goes for a change, dumping it back in the zone. 6:03 left to go. Stony Brook down by a goal. And there's a pass by Liberty into the zone. Hauser out to clear it around for DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo does a good job taking his man off the puck. And now this is Seward with the puck. Look at the break. It's Dureski. And that is going to be an icing.
That's a debatable icing call.
I thought Dureski had a touch on that puck.
I thought he had more than if not a touch, an opportunity to play the puck there.
All right, 5:41 left to go. Face-off in the Stony Brook zone is Boschman for Liberty facing off against Hawkins for Stony Brook. And the face-off won back to Bauman of Liberty, and Stony Brook battling to get that puck out. Along the half boards is Boschman working down behind the net. Nichols is on him. Puck is taken away by DiLorenzo, who taps pass out to center ice. Hawkins was just behind the play, could not take advantage of that. That puck was deflected and icing will be waved off. This is Nichols now behind the Stony Brook net. Looking for an opportunity up the boards here. Seaward tipped that puck in and icing was waved off. Stony Brook is going hard. 3 guys deep in the zone here and trying to create those turnovers that they're going to need This is Jennings with a shot. It was blocked beautifully by Nichols. This is Seward carrying in and dumps the puck in and controlled by Bennett. Seward coming in on the forecheck. Good move there by Morrison to get around him. This is Chung skating in with the puck now. And that puck is deflected off his stick. Jason Arrow moving the puck just past Brooks, out of the reach of Brooks. Brooks coming in on the forecheck. And Liberty carries the puck out of the zone again. Stony Brook there to meet him. And a battle on the half boards. The puck bounces up in the air. This is Stony Brook controlling the puck. This is Brooks. Just missing Mariello on center ice.
Stony Brook's going to have to start taking some chances.
Jason Arrow stepped up there, almost took a chance there, just missed the opportunity to maybe create a 3-on-2. The puck is shot all the way in as Liberty goes for a change. Zero with the puck up to Brooks. Brooks carries in, dumps, and will go for a change.
A little under 4 minutes to go.
And that puck is going to be an icing all the way down. 3:43 left to go in the third period.
Stony Brook is definitely thinking about possibly pulling Housel. Almost guaranteed. Once it gets under 2 minutes, if they don't call a timeout by then.
This is Elfon on the faceoff with Smith. Back to Smith. Oh, and that puck was deflected and just went wide. Here's a break for Liberty now. This is Boschman with Smith. And we got to have a penalty. Question is it going to be a penalty shot?
No.
And it's just going to be a hook. Unfortunately,
because he got the shot off.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
he will not be awarded the penalty shot.
Unfortunately for Stony Brook, they got caught there and they had no choice but to pull him down.
And it looks like Garrow's arguing the call there, saying.
Yeah, Coach Garofalo is complaining to the referee. But that.
It was a debatable call. I mean, he did get the stick, but he also pulled the man down.
Yeah.
At least from our angle, that's what it looked like. Obviously, from the other side, he could have been anything.
I think Coach Garofalo might be also suggesting that the net may have been knocked off by their player, but that's regardless. The penalty occurred. It was always going to be faced off in the team. That
to correct you there, if the other team does knock it off, the faceoff does come outside the zone.
Regardless of the
penalty.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Because I have seen that before, where the net has come off and they pulled the faceoff outside.
There's a shot for the point by Morrison, deflected wide by the defensive Nichols in front of the net. Took that one right off the torso.
Then again, referees have decided to change their minds on many interpretations of the rules throughout this year.
All right, this is Chung with a pass across, out, deflected into the Stony Brook bench. And faceoff will be outside the Liberty zone. 1:36 left to go in the power play for Liberty. 3:06 left to go in the game. It's a close one, 2-1. Liberty up by 1 goal. Face-off now, Chris Ryan and Dockstetter for Liberty. Face-off one back by Liberty. This is Bauman with the puck here. Cross to Morrison. And Liberty will set up behind their net. As they have a hanger down deep. Dockstetter's down by the blue line. Looking for that home run stretch pass. Bauman breaking in. This is Nichols on him. Gave him a nice two-hand whack. Took the puck right off his stick and knocked him down at the same time. This is Dockstetter with the puck. Controlling it up to Morrison. Morrison back to Dockstetter. He's looking for a low feed down. And that puck is taken away. Now back in the hands. Shot high and wide over the top of the net. Good opportunity. This is Ryan with Collins breaking in 2-on-1. And he shoots wide. I think that puck might have been deflected at the last minute here.
Hey, he might have thought that there was going to be a diving opportunity for Tippin.
And that shot whistles wide. Bauman takes the shot and whistles wide. This is Ryan. Collins got his stick slashed right out of his hand. No call made there.
I think he was looking for it, looking for a call there.
Lost the stick and glove. This is Boschman now, skating in. And he has the puck. He's looking for options. Sets up shop. Nice flip pass. What a save. That is a save of the weekend. Chris Hausel just made probably one of the best saves you'll ever make on a player who probably never misses when he shoots.
That should have went in.
That's
it looks like Liberty has called a timeout.
That one save could definitely give Stony Brook a little bit of hope. We got 10 seconds left to go to kill on the penalty. And Chris Hausel has stood on his head in this game. Although Stony Brook might be out shooting them 46-38, the quality of shots that have come off the Liberty sticks have been of the higher brand. And Chris Hausel has played an excellent game today.
So as we take a quick break in the action here, go ahead and take a visit over to StonyBrookHockey.com and sign the petition to make Stony Brook Hockey NCAA. Every single name matters. So what do you think the Stony Brook coaches are talking about right now to the players?
Well, I think the strategy is to keep the intensity up. Look for the stretch pass. I think you got a guy coming out of the penalty box. I'm not sure if he'll go to the bench or if he'll shoot right out to the ice. But look for the guy coming out of the box and try to hit him on a home run. Back to the point. Liberty controlling the puck. 2 seconds left to go.
And
there's
we're
the
even
puck
up.
back to the point. Stony Brook's even up now. There's a pass out in front, and a good save by Hausel again. Shoot the puck out of the zone. We're down to 1:21 to go. And Liberty hoists the puck back in. Hausel's looking for direction to come off the ice. And they will pull him off as soon as they get the puck in the zone. There's the stretch pass. Unfortunately, it's going to be called icing. Did not touch it.
There was definitely a deflection there off the puck because I saw it change direction as it went off the stick.
The linesman, I don't think, was in a position to make that call, but Hawkins is telling him that the puck was touched, but I couldn't see it from here.
Well, it was obvious it was touched by something because the puck changed direction. It was flat and then it started to ricochet.
Face-off won by Liberty back into the corner. This is Nichols skating the puck out and just gives that puck away in the neutral zone, which is not really the best thing to do here. You got to control the puck. You got to get the puck into the zone and allow Hausel to come out. And right now, that's not happening. This is Tweed with the puck. He makes a nice little self-pass off the boards. Controls it again. Now this is Hawkins breaking in. Hausel will come to the bench. And an ill-advised move there by Hawkins, trying to make a move around. Get the shots to the net is what you got to do. This is controlling the puck here now is Liberty doing a good job controlling that puck as the time just ticks away. Here's the pass over to Borner, and he shoots the puck on goal. It's deflected. There's
Loose
a
in front.
There's a rebound.
It's in!
Chris Ryan ties the game with 14.9 seconds to go. Stony Brook putting the pressure on and getting that puck past Bennett. That was a big goal. I think Stony Brook really pressed hard on that shift, trying to get the puck to the net. I think Liberty collapsed to the goalie. Maybe too many guys in front. Bennett, a big goaltender, maybe not able to move across.
A very deserving goal there.
Chris Ryan found the loose puck in the crease and popped it over Bennett for the goal, tying the game up. 14.9 seconds left to go in the game, and it's all tied. Face-off at center ice with Alphon. And Stony Brook now just dumps the puck in on goal. And Collins chases after it with time running out. And that's the end of regulation with the score 2. Tied at 2. Liberty 2, Stony Brook 2. Combined shots on goal through 3 periods. Stony Brook 48, Liberty 38. And we'll play for overtime. and perhaps more. Stony Brook players are gathered around the coaching staff as Coach Garofolo starts to talk to the players, letting them know what's at stake here.
Some incredible play here. This is truly probably one of the best games we've seen on Seawolves Hockey Live.
Very entertaining game. This is kind of the game we were expecting to see last night, but at least we got a chance to see a really excellent competitive game today.
Absolutely. Both teams showing great offensive power. 48 shots for Stony Brook, 38 for Liberty. I mean, both teams, hats off to both of them for playing absolutely fantastic games.
And if you look at the shots on both teams, and you got to say the goaltenders have played an amazing game. Both goaltenders, with these, especially Chris Housel making some incredible stops on some sure goals that would have been that it would have gone in most cases. All right, we're set to drop the puck. We have a 5-minute overtime period. Sudden death. First team that scores wins. Goalies do have to separate and play on different ends of the ice here. Although I am not positively sure as to why they would be doing that in overtime. I would think that they would be playing the same way in the third period, but all right, face-off with Hawkins, and Tweed from Liberty picks the puck up and heads in. And
Offsides.
plays offsides. Overtime is 4-on-4.
5 minutes, stop time.
And 5 minutes stop time, correct.
And after this, if it remains tied, we will head to a shootout.
All right, Stony Brook controls the puck on the face-off. This is Nichols, almost losing control. Like I said earlier, the puck is going to have its problems, and you have to be aware of where it is. There's a cross-ice pass to Bauman. Tweed wide open at the front. Oh, pass across there, trying to catch Hauser, and not able to do so. There's a sweeping check by Arrow. Out to Hawkins, who's breaking in. Hawkins breaking in. Has checked off the puck. He turns and shoots.
He scores! Stony Brook wins!
Brook wins it in overtime. Oh, an amazing little play there by Hawkins. Shot the puck. Bennett thought he had it. It just dribbled underneath him, and it trickles into the net. Stony Brook wins a stunner.
An incredible finish.
At the 4:21 mark of overtime, Stony Brook wins the game 3-2 on a great shot by Hawkins, just turning and shooting in after being defended off on a partial breakaway, not giving up on the play, turning around on a 360, shooting the puck, hitting off the goaltender Bennett, and trickling into the net. An exceptional game today by both clubs. Now you can see why these teams are rated 15th and 16th in the nation.
Absolutely.
Truly an outstanding game by both teams.
And with the Stony Brook win here, that brings the series, the season series between these two teams
dead even.
Dead even. 2 games apiece.
2 games apiece. Awesome game. Congratulations to the Stony Brook Seawolves for winning this game. And again, great competitive team in Liberty.
Definitely going to be seeing them in the national tournament this year. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a team that deserves to be there.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe that just about does it for us here at Seawolves Hockey Live. As the Stony Brook Seawolves salute the fans.
And we'll see you next time on Seawolves Hockey Live.
For Andrew Mignani, myself, Trevor Mignani, and our camera crew, Kevin O'Rourke, thanks for joining us for Seawolves Hockey Live. Our next game, I believe, is January 28th, I believe. Or just check StonyBrookHockey.com for the next broadcast date. We'll see you later. For Seawolves Hockey Live, have a great night.